comb belonged to my kitty. I got him so he can walk now. And not that there was anything the matter with him, but I mean walk on his just his two paws.
Really?
Yeah, he used to, like a regular cat,
really?
all four, but now he stands, and I got him a little pair of pants, and a little funny hat with some political buttons in it. And he just sits there and he's...
What did he do with the comb?
Well, he combed his whiskers. Yeah, I want you to have that. Do you have any pets?
No, I don't. Thank you very much.
In case you get one. Huh? Don't blow on it, because that's... No, you don't. Cats had that in his mouth. Giddy fever. Well, I thought tonight I'd just talk to you about the West. We're out there in television land, out here in California. And years ago, maybe back in the 1800s, a little group of clowns got in a funny little wagon with a sheet over it, and some cows and horses and a little doggy and a kitty. And about 17 odd clowns started moving west. You had to be a little odd, leave downtown Boston or Philly or someplace like that, leave a watch shop and just say, "Let's go, Margaret." So the beginning scene, of course, is about, as I say, 17, 18 at the most, in this little wagon train. And there's always, of course, the wagon master, who's a burly devil, big shoulders, tiny waist, wrapped in elephant skin, and he's... and all the women kind of... Oh, yeah. Only about 4 chicks in the whole wagon train. And one's a schoolmarm, said, "Here are my books, learn to read." So he has a beautiful opening line. He says, "All right, move them out." "Oh, I'm sorry there, Bob. Hit you a good lick, didn't I?" "Oh." So they start in the cattle. Then there's always a little guy there, strange little cat, and he has a little mouth organ here, and he's... and he's a nervous kind of guy. And then there's a guy dressed all in black with beautiful pearl-handled guns, and he's a little kind of, minty type guy, but good shot, And he says, "Oh, I hope we see some savages." I caught him, too. But as weird as he is, he's a good shot. Then, of course, there's always an older cat there. People that just, are giving up anyway, and they're ready to turn in, but they want to discover something before they do. And the old man, "Oh, what do you think, Margaret?" "Oh, cut it out, Roy. Shape up or ship out. Eat your beans." So finally, they're moving across the country, and they come to the great Mississippi River. The preacher comes out of his little wagon, been riding a donkey most of the way, and he gets off the donkey, and he has the book here, and he says, "Lord willing, friends, let's gather around here. Please, put that down." And the little kid starts to run around the fire. They always have a couple of little kids in there for atmosphere, and the little kid... "Put that down. Put it down, baby Elizabeth. You don't know where it's been. Don't touch that groundhog. The cook all over its body." So, suddenly on the far ridge, some 3,000 Indians are there. And they're hungry, and they're out of bread and some sauce they need and stuff, and some goodies, some cattle, and they got their eye on a fun collie there, and so they... And the pioneers say, "Oh, no!" And the guy, "Oh, there they are. Suddenly, of course, the pioneers are hiding behind the wagon wheels, and the dog is... And they're... Ow. Suddenly, the 7th Cavalry, riding along about 3,000 miles from the fort. It's a normal day, and the major looks down. He sees these poor devils being wiped out, and he says, beautiful line, he said, "Looks like there's trouble down there. Oh, it! Oh!" And they ride down. And, of course, the Indians see these poor devils and the 7 clowns in blue from this U.S. 7 Cavalry, and they just come unglued. The 3,000 Indians are... And there are more hours. And the pioneers are jumping up and down. We're saved! Oh, we're saved! Oh, yes, we are. We are. And a little kid falls forward and, out of excitement, perishes. And, sicko in there. And there's a few more shots and screen of smoke and a pause, and you hear... Not bad. First time play, White Man Horn.
Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to put your cares away and journey with us into the wonderful world of Smother Goose Land. Recognize this building? That's right. It's the residence of the first of the lovable characters we'll be visiting. I'll see if anybody's home.
All right.
Someone's there.
Kids. Cool, there's so many kids in that burnt boot, it's...
Hey,
Flowers.
you're the old lady who lived in the shoe. I'm Dick Smothers. I've come to visit you.
No kidding.
Yes, how do you
Dickie
do?
Smothers.
Hey,
Don't touch me.
I'm sorry. I wondered what's the matter with your shoe?
Well,
It looks
I'm
pretty
tired
run
of
down.
this old shoe. I want a modern one. This is a slum shoe.
Well, it is.
The lining's cracking and peeling. The heels are worn. The whole shoe is tilting. Cool it, kids. Drink your shoe polish. Rats.
You must have a lot of children.
A lot of them, Daddy.
How many?
Hip, there's about 112 of those little clowns in there.
112.
That's right.
Well, how do you feed 112 children?
Well, you don't really.
That's a lot
I
of
just
kids.
kind of drop them every once in a while. Pull them.
What do you tell me? What do you plan to do after they're all grown up and they've gone away? You know.
What do I plan to do? I don't know, really. I don't know.
You don't know?
No. My mind left me there. I don't know. These flowers, I guess I can live off those for a little while. That's
tell
a
me.
goodie
Oh, well,
there.
112
That sent
kids.
me pretty high yesterday.
Well, 112
What
kids.
did you say?
I said a lot of.
Lot of...
You thought I said poppies.
I thought
didn't
you
s-
said
I
poppies.
didn't say that.
Isn't that
No,
something?
with 112 kids, it must keep you quite busy.
It does. It keeps me active.
I understand that you've had some money sent to you to keep this.
No, I
this-
haven't had any money sent. We haven't had a cotton-picking cent. I've
didn't you-
jammed all the kids into the toe, and it's not easy living in the toe of a shoe.
Well, why don't you have someone come and fix up
Well,
your
I
shoe?
tried. You can't get anybody today.
Well, no, you could
I
try.
had a gardener come in for a while, but the kids teased him, put him in a little chair, twirled him around, stuck things at him. Boy,
Danny,
they drove him out of his gourd.
Well, that's terrible. You should have more discipline with your children.
Well, I try.
I mean,
I just don't have a man around. That's what I need. That's the hang-up.
That's right, but-
Hey,
no.
how about you? Hey, there.
You've
How
got too
old
many
are
kids.
you?
I'm too young. I'm a little
Huh?
kid. I'm only 28.
Lay it on me. How old are you?
28.
Wait.
How old are you?
Hey, kids, I got a live one. Come on. Come on in.
No, man. There. Boy, I tell you, I've never met the old woman in the shoe, and I gotta tell you.
Hi,
Hi, who are you?
I'm Jack and Jill.
You're who?
I guess I'm Jack.
You're Jack. You mean you're the Jack with Jill who went up the hill to fetch a pail of water?
No, that's not how it goes. It's a
It's
Smothers
true.
Goose rhyme.
No, that's a Mother Goose rhyme. You mean Smother Goose is different.
Yes, it's different.
Oh, how does it
Yeah,
go?
Well, Jack and Jill went up the hill to get some beer in a carton.
You're in a cart.
And when they got there, the beer jar was bare, because on top of the hill was Dean Martin.
Out. And of course, I think we're all familiar with these lovable Smother Goose characters.
A little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey.
And little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating his Christmas pie. He stuck in his thumb, and he pulled out a spider. And frightened Miss Muffet away. And I've got her tuffet.
And now we'd like you to meet one of the most famous characters of all in Smother Goose Land. Hi there! Hi there, Humpty Dumpty. Oh, you have rotten balance. You got vertigo or something?
No.
Hey, you're Humpty Dumpty, right?
That's right. I'm Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty. Hey, hold it. Hey, can you stop for a minute? I want to ask you a couple questions for the folks at home.
Well, be quick about it. I'm a 3-minute egg.
Hey, I hear that you had a great fall.
Huh?
I hear you had a great
Yeah,
fall.
I had a great winter and a crazy spring.
No.
Huh?
No, I mean, you had a great fall off the wall. You know, you shouldn't sit up there. You're going to fall again.
I know it, but I like to fall off the wall. What else has an egg got to do for fun, right?
No, what?
Watch me go. What?
No. You shouldn't
Wait,
fall.
him fall
Jimmy,
down and go boom.
you know what?
Inside him, there's a lot of love in me.
Now, please, Humpty Dumpty, for your own good, I want to tell you this.
Yeah.
You seem to forget. You're just playing around on this wall, right?
That's right.
You're just ready to fall off,
Having
and
a
you
ball.
don't care. You've forgotten that you fell off the wall once.
I know.
And all the king's men and all the king's horses could not put you back together again. You forget so soon.
Well, I don't need them. I got a friend. This little Orthodox Indian osteopath comes in, and he puts a hand on my shell and goes, unka munka. And I'm as good as new.
Really? He must be a great doctor.
Huh?
Great doctor, huh?
He's also a great choreographer. He specializes in egg finales.
I mean-
On stage, kids, for the scrambled egg finale.
Oh, you did?
Keep your sunny side up. Keep your sunny side up. If you had 9 eggs in a row, broken shells cost money, you know. Keep your sunny side up. Get the factor come through. Stand up on your legs. We like to fly eggs. Keep your sunny side, your sunny side. Keep your sunny side up.
Not over easy.
Keep your sunny side up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're kind of excited about this show tonight because seated in our audience are several busloads of folks from the town of Redondo Beach, where we went to high school. Tommy and I went to junior high and high school there, and we're very happy to have these hometown folks here tonight. And we'd like to introduce you to just a few of them, some of the fine people that we knew when we lived there. First of all, it's a man who worked very hard not only to build our bodies, but also our character, our high school coach, Bulldog Bates. How do you do, Bulldog? You're not nervous, are you, Coach?
No, I just, it's been so long, Dickie, since I've seen you.
It's been a good 10 years.
Oh, at least.
10 years.
I wanted to embrace you, but society frowns on that. Dickie,
That's great.
you remember the time, you know, this whistle around my neck?
I noticed.
I still blow it from time to time. You remember that you were class of 57, weren't you?
That's
Huh?
right. Tommy was 55. I was
55. What difference to
57.
make? 55, a couple of years. I remember when we were standing in the locker room. Remember the old locker room?
Yeah.
And you guys, it was very touching. Really,
Now, come on.
Well,
Now,
don't keep touching me.
sorry.
I just go kooky. Anyway, I remember it was a very moving moment. You guys all huddled around there, and you gave me this silver whistle,
I remember.
and I did that, and you guys ran out.
To the game.
And I said, wait a minute, put your uniforms on. and you came back in, remember? Just,
Delayed the game a good
It
half
did,
hour.
a half
Hey,
hour.
do you still have, you said that when we left you're going to keep our locker special.
Oh,
Do
I
you
sprayed it gold.
You did?
Yeah, and
No.
your uniform's a little stout. But,
Imagine.
we use it for bossa nova things now, and
Yeah. It's a little
clapboard type
stiff,
of
huh?
thing. A
Hey,
little stiff.
how are the teams doing? Are the athletic teams doing all right now?
Not too well. We're having a lot of trouble with the kids.
Oh, yeah. Discipline problems?
Yeah, they're on their own trips, and a lot of camping trips.
How about basketball? Is basketball?
How about basketball? Well, we don't have a net, and we certainly, they used mine, but baseball, the guys always boo me because I throw funny.
Yeah. Football, come on.
Oh, no. We used a little pig.
A real pigskin.
Lasted 3 quarters. And we had bacon on for breakfast one time. Oh, it died. But,
Track team's doing all right?
track team, yeah, if you really, you know, I have a little pin cushion, and I kind of, and they just, oh. That's another thing, I run funny. I have tiny feet. Got me out of the service. Boy, did I want to go. Ow, 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 ow. Roll down, roll down.
Wait a minute. The coach is being very modest. Now, ladies and Bulldog,
Yeah.
you got to tell the people, actually, it's a sad story. He actually wanted to enlist in the Second War, and it was that football knee, and you couldn't get it because of the knee.
It was the
I know
football knee
you
and
make fun of it.
track elbow, and
Yeah.
and I had a
Cauliflower.
yeah, well, my head was all funny. And well, when I was a young kid, a doctor jerked it like this, and all the way around.
Who do you think is the greatest athlete that ever lived? You've known them all, you've worked with them, you've played with them, and you've coached them. Now, who do you think's the greatest one of all?
I was saving that one too.
Coach.
Yeah. No, that's a butterfly. I thought it's arcade.
Could you keep your foot down?
I'm sorry.
You're a little strong.
strong?
Yes. Coach, come on, step up. We're getting off the mark here.
Off the mark.
Right. That's show business talk.
I see.
We're on television. You have to
Sorry.
be right on the mark.
Well,
Who is the greatest athlete that ever lived, bar none?
I'd have to go along with King Kong.
King.
We could never get sneakers on him.
Yeah. Great to have you.
Great to see you.
Goodbye. Ow, sorry. Well, I got to say, it was certainly nice to see the coach here. He's changed a lot, but it's great to see old Coach Bates. We're very delighted tonight because we have a special surprise for you. It's for us, too, a special surprise because our beloved great-uncle Jasper Smothers has come to see the show, and he was on the bus tonight. Jasper, come on. Jasper. Good to see you, Jasper. Oh, thank you. How are you, Jasper? Hey, how are you since you retired?
Just like gangbusters. I live in a kind of a rundown house.
You moved down to Redondo recently, didn't you? Didn't you get a new house down there?
In Redondo.
That's where you... Redondo. That's where you live.
Redondo. Yes, I moved down to Redondo recently.
Beach.
Beach, right? And we have a...
What have you been doing?
Live in a housing project
You do,
there.
huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is it...
A lot of old cats. We all sit around, kind of, you know, all you can do.
Oh,
right?
it's a senior citizen
Yeah, well, it is, yeah.
retirement home.
Yes, definitely.
Well, what do you do with all your spare time?
Well, Sunday is our big day. We all sit on these little multicolored camp chairs, and we watch the airplanes land.
Oh, that must be fun.
Well, it's kind of fun when you consider we don't have an airfield. And the little Piper Cubs come in. I always run out and get the goggles off.
Hey, Jasper?
Yeah.
Jasper, you
I
feel
used
all
to
right?
collect bees.
Bees? Hey, can you tell me how is Aunt, I haven't seen her for so long.
Aunt who?
Martha. How is Aunt Martha?
No, it was Aunt Billy Joe.
Oh, with Aunt Billy Joe? How is she?
Looked like a boy until she was 30. I haven't seen Aunt Billy Joe since the wedding.
Really?
Yes, since the wedding.
What happened?
Well, she had baked a beautiful cake, and then she threw herself on it to protect the people from eating it.
Well, what's ever become of Aunt Billy Joe?
Well, last time we seen her, she was walking along the beach, hair wild, lipstick all over her face. I don't know, and
Singing and
had a little sauce in her right hand. Moving along and grabbed a huge seal and squeezed it. And then sat on a rock and sang, "I care for you, made me my dream." Nobody could make it out, including the seal.
the CEO.
Frightened the animals, their things fell out of their faces. Wait, hey, Tuss, I have one. I have one somewhere.
And what you do? Just sit on the
I have
rock
one on
like
me.
that?
Oh, yeah. Just spit soda for a while. She had kind of funny fairy wings in her back. And
Oh, that's just, I'm sorry I brought that up. I didn't know she'd
So am
gone
I.
off like that.
oh,
I'm very,
she's been out of it for a long time.
I'm sorry. It must be very bitter
No,
memories.
they're wonderful memories.
Hey, you look in great shape.
Well,
I gotta say that. You feeling great?
I feel great. There are a lot of young people around that, are able to look through the cyclone fence at us.
Yeah.
Occasionally I go up and sneak a kiss, with a teeny bopper, and that turns me on.
You're
And then the child regresses into the bush.
you're very young at heart, I must say, Jasper.
Great for throwing cookies to him.
Do you know Coach Bates?
Yeah.
Because
He had a lot of problems.
Yeah, but he's very hip on exercise, and you look like you must exercise a lot. You're in great physical shape. Now, how do you look so good at your age?
Well,
Tell the folks how old
I'm
you
going
are.
to give you a little secret, Dickie.
Yeah?
And all the folks out there in television land. Out of your chairs, put the bear down, drink whatever you're drinking. Attention. I have all my suits made out of saran wrap. Keeps my body fresh.